Here is military training. I am just wondering whether or not, actually, is any of these wonders still available? How's your Feitorias still available? Interesting. Interesting. Do I want that? Do I want my missionaries and apostles to spread religion in extra time? Nah. Honestly, that's probably fine. Casa might be better, though. Do you like the idea of having Casa? We'll see. We'll just work it through. Mercenaries, though. Oh, Trade Confederation. With my trade routes, I am massively looking forward to this. We have a lot. There's a lot of really good trade routes going out at the moment, but we just need to continue just switching them all to the biggest sellers, biggest buyers. What is going on in Brazil, though? Show me. Show me everything. Oh, it looks like Mapuche. Hang on, are you at war with Gran Colombia as well? No, you're not. They are protecting you. Interesting. Oh man, it would be so tempting just to swoop in here. 2 normal age civs around Mapuche in Brazil. They wouldn't do too much loyalty pressure, but I probably would have to throw Victor in immediately. I'm watching you, Brazil. I'm watching you. Yeah, that complicates things. Brazil is currently losing to Mapuche. I don't like this because I was supposed to take you out. I guess this means that if I did attack Brazil, that would be me taking them on. I could liberate Rio and then declare war on Brazil afterwards. That could be fun. I think I quite like Mapuche though. They seem to be pretty chill with me. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on this all. We'll keep an eye on this all. I might just wait until I've got my nows. I'm also going to pick up Imhotep. Again, there's not much else for me to do with my money right now. And we've now gone on to Renaissance era. So that's going to take a while for anyone to get one of those. 26,000, yeah. I think I like that. That's not too bad. We've pretty much discovered most of the known world we can get to via the sea as well. So map, navigation's looking pretty good. Ireland is still covered in barbarians. As a British man, I'm going to just say, you do whatever you want on Ireland. That's totally fine. I'm chill. I'm staying out of it. I am instead focusing on over here. Yeah, this is definitely supposed to be the Caribbean on the map, but I'm calling this Cape Verde, and if anybody says otherwise, I'm going to respectfully disagree. Oh no, Rio's been taken back. Rio's been taken back. It is an evolving situation. I like evolving situations. They're complicated and they can be exploited. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Oh yeah, I'm at war with India still, and China. It's an effective war when you forget you're at war. It's a very proxy sort of war, isn't it? Now, India. Gandhi's India were one of the civs that I really wanted to be friends with. I really want to be friends with you. Unfortunately, they don't take a delegation though. But I like the idea of being a friend. I'll give you a couple of 100 gold just to really bribe you into being my friend. There you go, there's the plus 10. I want to get treaty ports in your country, and that's kind of what we said would happen. I need to do that with India, with Dido, and with Vietnam, I think, to get that to work. Theater Square finished in this city as well. I really do think putting all these theater squares down, it's going to help me in the long run, and I'm going to stick a dam down. I'm building a dam down in this city as well. Why? I have no reason for doing it. I just need something to do whilst I wait the mercenaries. Ah, yes. Lovely. I do have a very, very slowly descending army of horses and men-at-arms and Lord Sucklington. They're all making their way down. They're taking a while because they can't get into the sea, and yeah, the AI is just everywhere in my land, but never mind. Soon we will be at war. Actually, do we still have... You know, I'm going to start buying some great generals. I was just thinking depriving the world of great generals would probably be quite a good idea. Do I want Tamer or Elsed? It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Let's get Tamer. It's another great general to have. Maybe I could probably even get Elsed if Scythia doesn't buy them. Turn 149 and the sense of anticipation now is growing massively. Cartography and mercenaries in 2 turns now. My unique boat, my unique improvement, trade confederation, it's all going to happen very soon. Well, I think I am going to just strike at Brazil. Brazil cannot be trusted. They keep losing their capital, and this city, quite frankly, is very easy to kill. I have battering rams ready to go. I'm moving my army across. This is going to be a clinical strike. However, looking at this, we're going to easily have to take over more stuff, and I think it's actually Mapuche we're going to have to take over a little bit as well. Brazil's borders are going to be a little bit messy, a little bit janky, but it's okay. I think I might take this city, the central cities, or singular city, maybe even this Gran Colombia city. This probably isn't part of Brazil. This is more of those sort of tiny little countries on the top, but again, we're having to use a little bit of artistic license here. I did manage to make peace with Gandhi, which was good. I've got, friendship with Gandhi. I've got friendship with Dido, and I was just looking for the other person. I think it's Indonesia. I think I was already friends with Indonesia for last time I checked. It's actually quicker these days to find the country on the map. Yeah, we do. However, thinking about this now, maybe, now that this has changed hands a couple of times, I think Indonesia is probably not the country. I think Portugal's colonies, it's a very messy map. I think they were more now where Kupe is. This is Sri Lanka. It's kind of over here and then sort of over here somewhere. I don't know. We'll work it out later, but it's all very messy. Still though, we're just putting all of these delicious trade routes together, building a lovely economy, building up my gold again so that we can just absolutely chuck a bunch of units at Brazil all at the same time. This is going to be, oh, I'm so looking forward to this. I've been waiting for a significant amount of time for this attack. Oh my lord, here we go. Finally, on turn 151, I can do some things. Okay, first of all, what we're going to do is switch out urban planning to trade confederation. This is good. I'm also going to now put professional army in. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Put the governor cards in. I don't need anything to do with city-state envoys. I can't put them in anyway. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. Oh my lord. I can actually do something now. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this. Settler, go! Go! Go and settle what clearly isn't Cape Verde, but I am calling it Verde. Oh, look, just accept what I'm doing. Oh yes, the Capitials. Look at them. Oh, I don't mind trading with Brazil. I really don't mind trading with Brazil. All my trade routes will come back to me when I declare war on them anyway, so it's not a problem. But, here we go. All of my units can now get into the flippin' ocean, which means I can get around these horrendous English and Phoenician galleys, which have just been sitting in my lands for the last 7 million years. And now we have the Now. Now, these are my unique caravels. They're really, 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 really good because they have a free promotion, which is good. They've got 55 melee strength, which I think is actually fairly typical. I don't think that's stronger. No, that's the same. What they do have, though, is a little bit more movement and 2 build charges to put down my unique improvement, which is the Feitoria. Now, this thing gives all trade routes to the city I put it in 4 gold and 1 production. Basically, you take your boats, you spam them around enemy lands. Like, I can start putting them around these Mayan cities just to really annoy them and so that I can send my trade routes there. It's a lot of fun. I did just notice, though, you just bought all of those fish. That's my fish. I was gonna... The AI, just literally, it was waiting. It was waiting for me to get the tech, and it was like, oh, I'm sorry, were you doing a thing? Like, you know I was doing a thing. How dare you? How very dare you? Oh god, half price unit discounts. This is what I'm all about. This is fantastic. Now, I have a bunch of unupgraded troops, and look at this, I've got 300 science per turn now, which is mad, because even on marathon speed, I can now catch up with some of my really old techs. You can see, like, still ahead of me. Oh, look, actually, we've broken the back of the science now, even with the scaling. So I've got 3 times tech speed, just like on Marathon, but I've also got era, meaning that the future era is another 3 times, so that's 9 times tech cost. I mentioned it at the start, but what I can now do is focus on upgrading my troops a little bit. Let's go engineering, machinery, and military tactics. I'm holding... You love it when you hold caps lock instead of shift? Lovely. That means I can get catapults, which is fine, but crossbows and pikemen. That's a big one. And then, actually, to be fair, we can go and see if we've got any niter for frigates. I'm not going to take these, like, really weak units across. I'm just going to leave them, like, over here for now. There's no point. They'll just end up getting killed. What do I want next? Some alliances with some European powers. I like the sound of that. But actually, no, I was going to save the alliances for where I'm getting my treaty ports. So I guess I say India. Actually, Kupe, I think I will make friendship. Oh, they're not ready for public friendship yet. Look. Oh, come on. What's wrong with me? What of -9? They like civs that respect the environment. Luckily, civs like this can easily be bribed. Oh, you like the environment, do you? Have some Diplo favor. Yeah, I thought so. You're willing to burn down the entire forest now to be my friend, now that I've given you 3 stuff. Yeah, look, they like me. They like me now. That's good. Actually, if I didn't take anywhere near as much gold to do all of that as I sort of feared it would, so maybe just make a bit more army? Yeah, should we get this? Let's get a man at arms in this city, just because literally I can buy a couple more boats. I mean, honestly, at this point, you kind of have to start asking yourself, Ursa, you've got about 7,000 gold. What are you going to do with it? Don't just leave it. I finally unlocked aqueducts, which means that I can get the aqueduct industrial zone set up, sorted in my capital, which is lovely. I have Beijing as well, which would be a really useful one to pop down quickly because I want to get an industrial zone set up in my second city so that I can build Venetian arsenal. That sounds wonderful to me. We've got machinery coming, we've got military tactics, then I'll get mass production to unlock not only shipyards but also Venetian arsenals. That sounds wonderful. Oh, got some good cards. We've got some good things on the way right now, including all of these little booties. Not all of them are going to go out and attack. I'm giving helmsmen to quite a few of them, I won't lie. But we're going to start popping down all of our unique improvements everywhere we pretty much can. And then once they're done with those, they will be used on the offense. That's kind of the combination I'm going for here. Go out, put my Feitorias down, and then come back and use them to attack. Here we go, Feitoria! Look at these beautiful things. They actually give quite a bit of additional gold to Brazil, but my trade routes to them, getting much better very quickly. Plus, the thing I love about them, the thing I really love about them is that, you know, you can't remove them. It's the ultimate troll. Just slowly creeping all of my army forward now. Lord Sucklington is on a boat. Today, not arriving in Whitby, arriving just on the coast of Brazil. It's a very different sort of Dracula, isn't it? Oh, hello, Arkan. Funny thing to see you here. Actually, that was the AI doing all of that damage. They left it perfectly for me on 0 health. Another 100 Diplo favor. It's a nice little farm I've got going on here. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with this all. I'm going to try and put some vote through, but there's 60 people in the World Congress, so I'm not expecting to be able to vote through anything even if I wanted to. The important thing is, you know, believing I could make a difference on the world stage. That for me is the more important aspect. Oopsie, I knew this would happen. Thing is, I can actually get away with just declaring the surprise war. It's really, really handy. I'll see if I can get everybody involved that I can. But the good thing is, because Europe is so unstable, I keep liberating things, and any grievances that I am generating across the map, they immediately get negated by all the liberating I'm doing. So I'm being a good player on the world stage. Honest, I promise. Also, look, it's actually happened. I have city number 5. Yay! First settlement on America. Yeah, I don't think this is Cape Verde, is it really? Never mind. Look, we're trying. We've got a harbour down there. Then I'm going to put a nice little juicy campus down on this tile. Lovely. I'll treat myself to everything that gold can buy in this city. It's already got 8 amenities. Of course it does. I'm just thinking that, do I want to put my trade routes on this city? The answer is no, because my religion is only based in my original city. I kind of like the idea, like I've turned this city into a bit of a trading hub, but I really wanted just basically to put all of the trade routes in Portugal itself. I wanted to play very much like a European, you know, sending all the gold to my home European cities and then ignoring all of my other cities entirely. That was the sort of, that feels like the sort of European colonizer sort of strategy to take away from here, but yeah, we'll see how we go with that one. Yeah, no, I'll try and build this all out manually. However, what I am going to do is, again, just invest a bunch of gold in just making sure that I poach all of the land around that I can. That'll do. It's some horrible borders, but that stops a little bit of the spread there, which is tasty. I just spent about 3,000 gold on that city, and that's like 1.5 turns worth of gold. We'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. Now, the war with Brazil has started. They do have a few galleys lurking around in various places. Honestly, nothing I can't handle, and yeah, already we can see just how outmatched their navy is. I've got my +3 combat strength from the Great Admiral that I sacrificed earlier. Got a bit of flanking, and even with their deity bonus and oligarchy. Oh, Brazil have gone oligarchy. That is something that I should remember. Means things like their warriors are going to be a little bit tougher than I should normally expect, but I think we've got easily the navy I need to do this nicely. Like so, look at that, perfect. We'll just get my unique units to just be harassing the Brazilian navy. I think that's step 1. Step 1 is to defeat their navy in open warfare. If I can do that, I'll control the seas. If I control the seas, I have 3 access to land my troops anywhere I want at any time. I can even actually pillage the unique improvement I put down myself. That seems harsh. Perfect. Himiko and a great general both working in this area, though. That's very handy. We can take this 9 population city at the kind of same time as I take Rio. I should be able to knock Brazil out really, really quickly. One thing I was going to do, though, is just get everyone to declare on them where I could. That is something I do need to do. So we'll go to Norway and then all of the other South American civs and see if we can get them to declare. We got everybody involved apart from Mapoche, who was peace-locked, and the Mayans, who weren't interested. But you know what? That is not a bad start at all. We've got a decent navy now. We've taken control of the seas. I'm pretty happy with the start of this war. Not bad at all. And we've got more trading posts popping up everywhere. This is going to be the best bit of the game. Just potting all of these little trading hubs down everywhere that I can. Oh, you see, this is the one problem. I've already had Rome tell me off, and now Gaul is. Because I'm moving my unique boats around, everyone thinks that I'm attacking them. It's like, you're not Brazil. I'm not attacking you. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Why did, oh no, the archer backed off. I was worried that it was going to take a pot shot at something that was just sort of lurking offshore. Nope. We're all good. Okay, perfect. Let's just focus on getting as many of my troops landed as possible. Oh, this man-at-arms can really get in there. Oh, yes. Perfect. Right, the great general is in there. Himiko's now in there. Beautiful. We can get a battering ram onto the land already. That is a result. I was worried that the cliffs were going to scupper me here, but no. No, we've made a good start. This is lovely. And now we strike. Get it? Get it? Because my boats are coordinated. Oh, come on. That is Brazil's fleet scuppered, though. They're done. They're donezo. Finished. Yeah, I'm hoping this won't be too difficult. 54 strength on the city from man-at-arms. Oh, yes. That's lovely. Lord Sucklington has 70 strength. Okay. Well then, let's just assume that this will be fine. And we have alliances available to go now. That is also really cool. All right, so let's look again at the Portuguese Empire. We had little cities on Bombay, on Goa, Cochin, kind of all down this side. So I think we're going to make an alliance where possible with Gandhi. The problem is, right, this is going to be the problem. I won't be able to make alliances with anybody right now because no one has discovered what they are. We are civically ahead of the world. Okay, so I need to calm down a little bit, but I will get alliances when the world discovers what they are. I was going to go for monarchy because I was thinking about going for Renaissance Warsmen and using that for Diplo-Thaver. I'm also thinking about getting exploration quickly so that I can get myself my unique boats fast. I think I might do that first. So let's go medieval Thairs. Do you want to get to mercantilism as fast as I can because triangular trade, oh my goodness, I've only been trading in squares and rectangles recently, and triangles, oh let me tell you, they are a lot better. Much more golden faith. That would be cool. Even Visselbank. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's so much fun stuff to think about getting. I cannot even tell you. Why am I even bringing James St. George over? This is such a... I was thinking about put walls over, but I should have just left him and then teleported him across. I don't know why I decided to put him on a boat. Is probably the weirdest thing that I've done. Oh, it feels good to finally start feeding Lord Sucklington again. Yes. Beautiful to see. You love it. You love to see it. Battering ram engaged. We have the units there. I moved my great general, which was probably a mistake. I do have another one on the way, but they're going to take some time. Oh, Norway's bringing its fleet. Is there a polite way of me saying that you're a bit late? But it's appreciated nonetheless. Oh, yeah. Okay, these walls are made of paper mache. Look at that. Oh, just smash those right down. Lovely. I think next turn, I should be able to... Oh, yeah, Lord Sucklington can just walk in. That's beautiful. You love to see it. Well, unfortunately for grievances, we are going to be the people that actually take Brazil out of the game. That's not a problem. Lord Sucklington could, deliver the killing blow, but Lord Sucklington isn't like that. He's going to watch as the rest of my units do it. There is northern Brazil conquered. And, beautifully, the city is already loyal. Oh, I love golden ages. Right, Victor, in you pop. Let's plan. Gran Colombia picked up Rio, which is a little bit annoying. I don't mind it, but we've got to wait a couple of turns now. Once it flips, I'll send my navy and we'll go and pick it up. Shouldn't be a problem. However, thinking about it, I think I've got to go to war with Mapuche and Gran Colombia here. I'm going to at least take out that city on the north coast. We're going to take out Rio down there. This map's a little bit inexact, but in order to pick up all of the lands of Brazil, I'm going to take out this city, and then, I think there's a city somewhere in there. We'll pick up this, and that should be most of Brazil. Maybe there's one in, this little area? That's what we're going to try and do. We have the navy to do this. We have a large navy, but it's just making sure we don't leave too many units in the middle of the open to get killed. Best bit about being rich is you can steal a city and then be like, oh yay, it's going to buy all the buildings in there. Oh, that religion. That religion's giving me science. Quite like that. Do I want to get rid of it? I guess it is unfortunately removing loyalty, so I probably should send some units over. Fine, I'll send an apostle or two over, but it's kind of I don't actually mind that religion. It's doing me like benefits for now, which is fine. When do I get Rising Hunger? Next era? I think, yeah, 26 turns and I can start thinking about putting vampire castles down. Exciting. Well, we're starting to absolutely just consume era score now. We've got an industrial zone, which is beautiful, setting up. I am finally getting around to industrializing the actual Portuguese mainland, which is really, really cool. We did have a little bit of a diplomatic incident doing what we just did. I have a lot of friends. I now have a lot of enemies as well, but it's fine. It's fine, don't worry. Archon will keep flipping and I'll just convince the world that I'm repeatedly liberating it and thus I'm a good guy. Is that how it works? Let's unlock Niter, and I think we'll go mass production after that one. Build a lumber mill. I guess I haven't even invented lumber mills. What is lumber? What are these strange green things that grow in our lands, and what could I do to chop them down? I don't know. So I'm actually going to be forced into a bit of an earlier war than I would have liked to, because yeah, in order to pinch Rio, I'm going to have to actually steal it from Gran Colombia, and their units are blocking the way. It's very frustrating. So yeah, Gran Colombia, I'm sorry, surprise wartime it is. The world is really going to dislike me, but you know, we need to introduce some chaos, given that we're doing okay at this point. Portugal versus the world. You can just see it happening very, very soon after this declaration. Luckily, I have very superior boats at the moment. I just need to keep them grouped up, double attack these galleys so that I can destroy them before they can escape. It's always a really good thing to do. So this city is of no use to me. I don't need the Caribbean. This is not Portuguese holdings. I do want Brazil. It's kind of what we're going to be doing today. Yeah, going in. We're going in. This is fine. This is fine. Pushing in. We'll go and threaten Rio. We'll go take it over. Lord Sucklington, I need you, friend, on the front line. Why don't you get the kill? Oh, yes. Lovely. This is where we just start to level Lord Sucklington up in a beautiful way. Now, Gran Colombia's, they have some very strong troops because they have oligarchy, they have commandant generals, and they have regular great generals. So all of their buffs, they are stacking heavily here. They have a hugely powerful army. However, I have the navy. My army may be lacking a little bit of punch, but I have the navy, and that is what is important here. I also have crazy spending power, so I'm just building units or buying them every turn. Literally every turn. I'm like, yep, I'll have one of those, and I'll have one of those. Oh, and I'll have 3 of those. Oh no, can I only buy 1 per turn? Oh, okay, well I guess I'll have 1 of those as well. Yeah, you know what, we might as well just, 2 birds with 1 stone. War with Mapuche as well. Now, I lost about 3 units in that last turn. Gran Colombia, they counterattacked, but basically it was just galleys charging and killing these quadriremes, which are very, very weak. I didn't lose anything else. Oh, actually, no, I just lost 2. Thought I lost 3. Not as bad as I thought. I mean, they're targeting my weakest units, which I guess is a really good strategy in some ways, but then in others, it just means that, now I've got an opportunity just to actually kill their units with my powerful ones. Oh, that's so annoying. 1, 2 attacks. Good. Okay, this is fine. We are counterattacking. I've already got... I'm getting so many more kills on their units than they were on mine, so we really haven't got to worry too much on this. I'm also trying to just spot little places where I can put get an advantage. Now, as an example, my crossbow can do 50 damage against this catapult, but the Commandant General is powering that catapult up. Unless I then move my man-at-arms in, knock back the General to this tile, and now I've isolated this unit, which is now just a little bit weaker, which is really good. I can do a little bit of damage with the crossbow, and then move Lord Sucklington across. Is that what I want to do? Yes, it is. It's what I want to do, because now Lord Sucklington is there. I can bring forward Himiko, and I've got 2 attacks that I can make against this catapult. Again, just getting the kills whilst I can. Lord Sucklington grows ever stronger. 55 base strength now. Oh yeah, my unique unit boosted them even further. That is wonderful. Let's just pick up Rio briefly. That'll be nice and quick to do. Wonderful. Wonderful. Liberate Brazil. I think not. I think not. We will keep that one. Oh, I have no loyalty whatsoever. Man. Yeah, Rainer, I'm going to have to bring you across, I'm afraid. Oh, everything's broken. Everything is broken in this city. Fair enough. Now, Mapuche have a different problem. They have 10 extra combat strength against me, and they will do throughout this combat because I am in a golden age, which is a bit of the problem. It's a really, really annoying ability that when you're actually playing as a competent person, because of course you'll be in a golden age all the time, and they will just continually get that bonus against you. So yeah, bit annoying. Spamming crossbows at the moment. I'm finding crossbows are probably the most effective unit at killing all of the troops in Brazil. Get a couple of attacks with them and then hit with a man-at-arms or Lord Sucklington or something like that. It's working well. I can't complain. It's all good. Just picked up Garrison Commander with Victor, which should help massively at just converting. Here we go. Loyalty's looking a lot better now. Now my governors, as the governors pop up, I'll start popping governors back into my centralized European cities. I want the extra housing and amenities that they give. It's too good a bonus to ignore. We had another salvo of attacks, and we just about held on to my units, which is good. I'll get Battlecry. I probably could have gotten Tortoise there to protect myself against the catapults, but don't worry. Lord Sucklington is going to make their way in, and oh yeah, I can actually get quite a good hit on that catapult. So we get one attack with the man-at-arms and then in. That was double protected, but there we go. We have unlocked visibility on the city that I kind of want to be heading towards now, which is lovely. Himika, I need to get you involved. Use my crossbows just to do a little bit of damage against the units. Lord Sucklington won't get involved in every single attack, but I want to keep him involved as much as I can. Naval battle is getting on swimmingly though. Oh yeah, we're having a lot of fun. Actually, I can probably get a quadrireme kill here if I've got enough movement. Certainly do. Say, not going to take over that city. Oh, there we go. There's a boost. Beautiful boost. I like that one. Oh yeah, I can actually do decent damage against the city walls here though. Beautiful. I know this is kind of... It's not quite Brazil, isn't it? But all of this land to the south is definitely Brazil. It's rainforest, so I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it, I tell you. And one thing I really did notice, and I didn't really remember mentioning it, is have a look at how much visibility my traders have. Because I've got the unique naval boost, the Great Navy one. What was his name again? It was Ericsson, wasn't it? Yeah, Ericsson. One sight range for all naval units, and also Portugal gets a sight range anyway. It means my traders actually have visibility of 3, which means I can see huge parts of the map, even though all I have are traders in the area. It's really handy. Very handy. Very good fun. I can kind of keep an eye on where the enemy is sort of spawning all of their troops. Got some good visibility though. Cusco, oh look at that. Is that the original Incan capital? It is. Maybe we could go and liberate that. That would make me good friends. I don't want that city myself. Could be fun. Still buying crossbows behind the scenes, ferrying them over. Having this much gold, yeah, very useful. One worrying revelation though is my 55 strength boats can barely defeat a Mapuche galley. They have so many bonuses that they are stacked up. Oh, we're going to have to really think about this war. This is not going to just be a walkover that I kind of hoped it would be. Ooh, hey, right, Niter and trebuchets. I don't know if we've got any Niter. I do. Under the mausoleum. Good. Okay, we have some Niter. That is a wonderful thing. What about in Brazil? Any that we can spot? No, not in Brazil. What about in the sort of potential African hole? No, I'm going to do a lot of trading for it, but at least we've got one source of it. That makes me a little bit happier. Most excitingly though is now the introduction of trebuchets, or as the cultured among us call them, tray buckets. Those will do a lot of damage against these walls, like a lot of damage. Now Gran Colombia is mounting a pretty effective defense here. Effective doesn't mean good. It's literally just a wall of catapults. But it is effective in the sense that it is very much slowing me down right now. So yeah, really struggling to get through. But actually just thinking about it, Lord Sucklington, if I pushed you to the front line there and killed that unit, I can pillage those diamonds next turn and heal you up. Perfect. Oh, diamonds. Okay, well, that means I've got multiple gems. Let's just have a quick look and see where they are. Keep saying gems. They are diamonds. Is that a Civ 5 thing? Could be a Civ 5 thing. Let's have a look at where my other source is there. So I've got enough for an industry, but not for a corporation. Now, I believe diamonds is a really good one for gold yield. So this is one I do want to actually take advantage of. Ideally, Rio is not the city. I mean, it is kind of a city I could trade from, but it's not the city I would want to trade from. It would be back on my home continent, but I mean, there was nothing like that I could have used. Dyes, I believe, is faith. It's kind of it there, so I'd have to ship products in. I can do that. I'm not far off products, weirdly enough. Economics is only just here. Something to consider, but I think in the meantime I probably could get an industry in, and that would probably be quite handy for Rio to grow it. So yeah, sod it, let's do it. Every time I see that my cities are unhappy, I just have to do the manual thing of finding where the luxuries are by looking at these exclamation marks. Because quick deals, let me tell you now, as good as quick deals is as a mod, it is not working anymore. There are too many people and too many options available to me right now. It's like just the algorithm just can't handle it. There you go, back to ecstatic. Is that going to be much more loyal now? Yeah, it is. It's loyal now. Good. But yeah, buying trebuchets everywhere. We're doing this. Siege tactics boosted. I need a lumber mill. I need to build a lumber mill. Where can I build a lumber mill? Probably down here somewhere. Oh yeah, look, there's one over there. Perfect. Let's do that. Well, there's another source of diamonds. Perfect. So we will get a corporation. Okay. I think we're setting it up in the long term of the game. This is awesome. 3 of my beautiful unique units now just peppering the coast of this city. Oh yeah. Just when regular units don't work, just throw the same thing over and over and over again and you'll eventually get the result you're after. Oh yeah, Mapuche are doing huge damage against my navy. Oh, I do not have the advantage here. I really don't, and that is surprising and worrying. Very, very worrying. Let's just move my units, and if I can just kill one unit at a time. Oh, there we go, that's better. Okay, if we can just stop them getting huge flanking bonuses, I think we'll be okay. Core, our fleet in being is just absolutely massive. We're winning this just purely on numbers. Very little difference otherwise. Actually, the man-at-arms just quickly demolish the walls. Look at that. That's better. Yes. Okay, next turn that city will fall. It'll be 8 population, big old swing. I almost want to be able to shoot past Mapuche and attack the city without having to go through their units. How could I do that? Knights, 50 strength, very rapidly moving. That would be quite handy actually, thinking about it. Yeah, why do I do that? Let's go knights. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I forget. Oh, my unique units can actually repair things. As long as they've got a build charge, they can fix fishing boats. I always forget that. It feels like such an oversight in the game, but it's one of those really handy little things that occasionally you can use just to sort of buff your lands a little bit more, improve it, get everything fixed. Let's just quickly get this horseman round. Beautiful. Lord Sucklington, just heal yourself quickly. Thank you so much. Oh man, I wish I could kill that spearman. That would be even more strength. But I can't. Never mind. I can start to just hit the city walls down a bit now. Perfect. Oh yeah, next turn Lord Sucklington can do a big old attack on that. Just gonna nab this city. Don't mind me if I do. 1 and then 2. A yoink. Thank you so much. At some point, the world is going to very much declare war on me. I'm not looking forward to that turn when it happens, namely just because it's going to be a huge amount of moving units around to try and fix everything. Oh man, I need more governors though. I don't want to move Pingala out of my capital, and this city's not loyal. I think I'm just going to have to attack and take that city quicker. Oh man, this war with Mapuche is just one massive slogging match. Just units left, right, and center. They're so strong, it's just redonkulous. I'm just gonna focus on taking this city now. Oh, I did do a lot of damage to my unit there, but can Lord Sucklington get into the city now? Yes, they can. Done. Taken. 5 turns. Interesting. Everything seems to be stabilizing a little bit. I'm just going to move Victor forwards a turn, which is annoying. I'm going to lose a little bit of loyalty from doing that. He needs 3 turns to settle down. But look, already, it looks a little bit more Brazil-like. Just got to take a couple of cities and yeah, we should be kind of there. Oh, I can just buy libraries and navigation schools and temples and all sorts of cool things. Nice. I like taking over new places. New possibilities, new things that I can do. We have finally hit that time though where even with all the luxuries in the game, I don't have ecstatic cities. Oh man, gotta spread my religion around a little bit more. My apostles are on the way. We're doing our best. We're doing our absolute best, but my naval embarkation speed for units is still 2 per turn, and it's taking me forever to move my units around. I got kicked out of Aachen, by the way. It's a shame, but it happens. The best bit about mopping up is finding lovely little spearmen that are right next to Lord Sucklington and going, ka-chonk. Oh, Lord Sucklington, enjoying this far too much. Yum. There's a catapult dead as well. Still buying crossbow reinforcements though. Just crossbow after crossbow after crossbow. Next turn, we're going to get exploration, which gives me Merchant Republic, but also colonial offices. I think now I actually have proper colonies. Yeah, we should probably get some offices. Otherwise, how are we going to do all of our admin? Nobody knows. Actually, Himiko, do you mind just briefly visiting this front? Oh yeah, actually that helps a lot. That helps a lot. We've got a bit more combat power now against Mapuche. We're pushing them back. We're doing okay, but it's just taken a lot of attacks. This is a huge, messy guerrilla war in the middle of South America right now. Hey, it's here. Exploration, Merchant Republic. Lovely stuff. That's what we want to see. Okay, I don't need that anymore. I don't know even what it was. What was it? No one knows. Limes. I need walls. We need governors to give me more loyalty and colonial officers. There we go. 3 loyalty per turn in all cities not on my original continent. That's really big. That is a big change and I like it. Extra trade route buffs. Otherwise, we've got 10% gold in all cities with an established governor. That works really, really nicely because every trade route coming out of Lisbon at the moment gets that bonus. Still more potential though. Still more potential. Oh, I just got 3 production from that trade route to Rome because I put 2 of my improvements in it. Did I? I only put 1 improvement in there. Huh, I must have had something that gave me a boost. I need to get more of my Feitorias out. I also really, really need Lord Sucklington to make their way over to this city. Actually, I'm going to leave the charge down in this direction, but I can kill units as I'm going. That would be even better. Sod it. Okay, we'll make our way slowly in a roundabout way. These kills are too good to resist. They really, really are. And another one there. Oh, yes. Perfect. Now I'll bring myself down. It's actually quite a good little puzzle to try and get as many kills in a turn next to Lord Sucklington as possible without stopping him from being able to progress to where he needs to go. Now there's a builder there. I was wondering why that wasn't moving. There we go. Perfect. So I could just push through that tile, which would be good. There is a crossbow there. If I could get that kill, tell you what, that would be nice. But it doesn't look like that is going to be a kill for me this turn. So instead, we'll just get the promotion. I'll just get a little bit of I can kill that archer. Fine. Perfect. And then Lord Sucklington, make your way forward. Beautiful. Doesn't matter how many units of mine die. It really doesn't. We have more where they came from. Oh, plus I've got knights now, haven't I? Yes, that was it. That's what I was excited about. 880 gold, but that is a knight and it can rush straight through and attack the city. Although, yep, a city gets plus 10 combat strength against me as well. But my trebuchets are doing a lot of damage now. So we can do that. Kill the encampment. Beautiful. Keep on pushing forward. Keep on pushing forward. Attack, 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 attack. We've got to just break through this line. Seems impossible, but it's not. If you just keep moving forward. Never stop. Never surrender. And I think I'm going to treat myself to the intelligence agency today. Getting an early spy and having a couple more is really, really cool as ideas go. I think that would help me massively. Got some good trade routes still going. 57 trade routes, 2,355 gold per turn. It's all looking lovely still. Still got our unique boats on the way. Now we've got stirrups. I'm going to get mass production. Let's get Venetian Arsenal sorted. Because as we can clearly see, I don't have enough navy. Not at all. Nowhere near enough. Well, hey, an alliance. We actually got an alliance with India, and not everyone hates me. There we go. Good. That means we've kind of got the treaty ports we were talking about in Goa, Bombay, and all these sort of places. That sounds lovely. Coupe, I really need to get you on side as well, but you have denounced me. A lot of people hate me for all this war, so I've got to do some liberating. I've got to turn everyone's minds diplomatically on my evilness. People think I'm very evil. I disagree. The facts, unfortunately, sort of back up that preconception. I have been very brutal in this game. We might have another breakthrough here. It's taken a long time, but I finally have trebuchet shots on this city, and I have a knight that can run in. If I can get the kill with the knight, that'll be handy. Oh, that is a very surrounded city now. We've got plenty of crossbows. We're just slowly pushing Mapuche back. I can take this 11 population city as well. I feel a lot better about the situation, but these knight units, they are helping massively, massively helping. What I can do though is just sort of keep teleporting Himiko between front lines, because I've got all of these crossbows that are giving me a bit of a pain. Now I've got a bunch of them that have combat bonuses, which is lovely. Please stop attacking me. Please die. Die, 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 die. Oh, this is going to be a very exciting turn because for the first time in a long time, I can actually make peace. Boulevard. I actually have minus 13 war weariness kicking around there, so that was quite a bit. But we've made peace with Boulevard now. We can wait for this city to flip. We can liberate that for them. We can remove some just horrible grievances like that. Cusco, I'm going to go and liberate that now as well. Also going to move this knight in so that Lord Sucklington can make his way right next to that beautiful warrior. Hello, Mr. Warrior. Tre Bucket 1, Tre Bucket 2. pillage, and then take it with the knight for the boost to military science. Beautiful. Ideally, can you not move, Lord Sucklington? Come on, you should be able to move. Oh, they're still zone of controlled. Might be zone of controlled still. I thought they'd be able to move forward one more turn. Sometimes you can move again. Never mind, never mind. We are now pushing Mapuche back. They are Mapuche. Get it? Well, this is looking on the map anyway. A lot more. No, that's the wrong map. A lot more Brazil-y. I think one more city down there and that'll look Brazil-y enough for me. And then it's just over to Africa to get those final holdings. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Seangrates, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Rad, Matthew Hatch, Amiri C, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear Ray, L. Truand, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandeltort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace. Thank you all for your support. It's amazing. See you all next time. Goodbye.